Yes, you already know what it is. Two of the best bad guys in the biz. I go by the name of Steph Ronin, and that's Aaron McKee.
What up, y'all?
And we are the 44 HEELZ, and we'd like to welcome you guys to Word on the Street.
Word on the street, y'all. Yo, boy, the best clans. I mean, one of the best clans. I mean, Hulk Hogan, not a Klansman. Hulk Hogan. This man is on Pat McAfee, bro, and they're talking about him getting booed in L.A.
Right.
And he's like, because my political blah blah blah, and Pat was like, and something else, and it was just a funny moment, bro.
I didn't see that. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
he was like, and there's something else, bro. And then also Eric Bischoff says L.A. was a one-off for Hulk Hogan, and that's not going to happen everywhere he goes. And I hate to break it to you, this motherfucker is getting booed for the rest of his life, bro. It's happening. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's done. Hulkamania is officially dead.
Yeah.
And that's sad because it's Hulkamania, you know what I mean? But
yeah. He can still be on your Mount Rushmore. He meant a lot to wrestling. He meant more than probably anyone to wrestling.
Yeah.
But I just think there was also I saw a clip on Undertaker's podcast, them talking about how the fans know a lot more of who this person was back in the locker room now than when we grew up watching him as a kid. As a kid, we're like, he's the GOAT, man. He's our favorite thing. And now we kind of learn he's a piece of shit, we heard the clip and he got cheered. That racist shit did come out, and then he got cheered after that. He's been involved many, many times.
Right.
He's gotten huge reactions after that. I just think right now, generally, as wrestling fans, we're just over this motherfucker. We don't want to see him anymore.
Well, the stories that you hear about Hulk Hogan, burying people and keeping people down and don't want to put people over, I am perfectly okay with that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he grew up in an era where it was sharks. It was sharks infested waters. You had
dog
to
eat
be,
dog.
Yeah, you had to be that way to be the top guy because it's about spots. How many times have we heard wrestlers say, "Man, they hate getting injured," and they say it's not because we got injured. Yeah, I can always rehab and get back, but I don't like being injured because I'm gonna lose my spot.
Yeah.
It's about spots. There's only so many spots you can have for top wrestlers, right? And people work hard to get up to those spots, and then they get injured, and they get put back down. Hogan was the master of just fucking make sure he kept his spot. So I can't be mad at somebody in the era where he wasn't the only one who was doing it. Why is it that Hogan was the only one? Triple H did it. HBK did it. John Cena did it. Everybody did it. It's a wrestling thing.
I like the story that Undertaker tells of the tombstone, and Hulk was like, "Man, you broke my neck, bro. I can't move. I can't breathe." And then it was you look at it, and this motherfucker looked like Randy Orton KO's pile driver, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was so far away.
Nowhere near the chair.
You could end my career.
he didn't want to put Taker over, bro.
Bro, he didn't want to put no one over, bro. Not today, brother.
Doesn't work for me, brother. Doesn't work for me, brother. So, but that's when you literally is the spark that sparked pro wrestling's popularity overall. Because like I told you before, Hogan was so big that when people say, I said, "Oh, you watch WWF?" They're like, "Oh, no, you mean Hulk Hogan?"
Yeah.
That's the first thing they say. That's how you know you're a household name. No one today, if you say, you know what, and this is what Triple H did, and Triple H said it, Vince McMahon said it, Triple H is now carrying out. He said, "We would never, ever let anyone be bigger than the WWE."
Oh,
so
shit.
right now, WWE is equivalent to what the NFL is doing. If you notice the difference between the NFL and NBA, the NFL, the product of the NFL is the attraction, not the players.
Yeah.
The NBA is the players.
They focus on the players.
The NFL was smart for making the sport, the league, the attraction, not the players, because players come and go. So WWE is doing the same thing. They said we will never put the company on a person like that. To where now we're the attraction. The WWE is the attraction now, not Jey Uso, not Roman Reigns. They have many stars, but they ain't the main attraction. It's the WWE now.
Yeah, gotta come.
So they learned their lesson with Hulk Hogan. They learned their lesson with Hulk Hogan. We would never.
Go ahead.
No, they said they would never be held hostage again from demands of these stars, from Hogan's and come on, let's talk about Ultimate Warrior. He left the show because he wasn't going to go over. He left the show. He walked out the building.
Same with Stone Cold, bro. Same with Stone Cold.
Oh, come on, bro. And if y'all hating on Hulk Hogan because he ain't put nobody over, Stone Cold Steve Austin didn't want to put nobody over.
Nobody.
He didn't want to put Brock Lesnar on. He said, "Oh, what? Brock Lesnar going over? Okay, I'm out of here." He took his ball and he went home.
He said, "Doesn't work for me, brother."
So why is it that Hulk Hogan gets shit for it, but everybody else don't get shit for it? See, this is that what is it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Selective as fucking anger.
Or just bias. You're just biased.
Something. It's like when you get in an argument with your lady and she just have selective memory. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wait a minute, what? No, that's not what we're talking about. They bring that shit back up. Same thing. These fans have selective memory of who they like and what they like. Oh, I like this guy, but so what? He did a little something. Let's sweep down to the rug. Hogan, I hate that bastard. So we're gonna bring up everything. This dude's a fucking racist. Is he really racist? Because most black people who said they've been around Hogan backstage, they said they never got that aura from. They never got that. Matter of fact, Booker T said Hogan told him when he first came to WCW, he's like, "Hey, man, we got to do something." Him and Harlem Heat, they wanted to do something with Harlem Heat, and Booker T said that meant the world to him to have someone like Hulk Hogan come up to him. But see, we don't hear these type of stories all the time. No, because it's selective as
we just hear voicemails.
Yeah, voicemails. Hey, bro, that's the way of the world, right?
Yeah.
Let's keep it honest. We live in a country. Racism is here. It is what it is. You either deal with it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Now, does it make it right? Nah. But at the same time, it is what it is. I don't understand. When are we going to get to a point to where that shit don't phase us no more? Because
never.
It only phases people because of the energy you put into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had an older white man one time just call me the N-word and I fucking started laughing. I'm like, oh, okay. That shit has no effect on me because I ain't one and I don't know any. So and it's about you giving power to that word. And for someone to get butt hurt because he said the word and not even towards them about something that he don't want his daughter seeing or whatnot, come on, that's ridiculous, bro. That's a very brittle spirit. He said the N-word. No, bro, what? So what? I guarantee you a lot of your people that you like or who you know in your life that you associate with will probably say that shit behind your back and you don't know it. So what's the difference?
Vince McMahon had the balls to say it to your face.
What up, my nigga?
On national TV.
That shit was funny as fuck,
Hey,
bro.
and the McMahons, bro, it's Stephanie McMahon. She came back, Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a new show on ESPN coming out, Stephanie Places. It's like the Peyton Manning Places. She's going to go talk to wrestlers, hang out with them in their day-to-day life. You've seen some pictures online of her chilling with the whole bloodline on a yacht, drinking with Roman.
Yeah.
So that's part of Stephanie's Places. I believe it's going to be in March on ESPN Plus. Super excited for that shit.
Hell yeah.
But I'm super excited for Stephanie McMahon to possibly be back in the fold in WWE, man. I think she could be a great character in this roster right now. And she could bring back that evil Stephanie McMahon, kind of like a Mr. McMahon type character.
Yeah.
She could come back Mrs. McMahon or Mrs. Levesque if she wants to.
Listen. There's money in that shit, Ooze. Can you imagine a storyline similar to what Booker T and Sharmell was doing at H, right? You have the company split down the middle. Triple H side, Stephanie's McMahon.
Ooh, that's a good one. She could be like, McMahon will always run this company.
Yeah.
He ain't got shit.
Bro.
This is my company.
Like Booker T say, I like it.
Squeaky, squeaky, ducky, ducky.
Oh, yeah. Booker T is a trip, bro. Yeah, I think that would be good. So she's come back in the fold. That's good. That's only a plus for WWE.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what that tells me, though? That she's come back in the fold.
Shane,
No.
No Shane?
Those allegations and everything is...
Yeah. Except for, everyone's freaking out. Speaking of, everyone's like, oh, they now named Brock Lesnar in the... Well, no shit, it was Brock Lesnar. Like, we all knew that. But now they said it's actually his name, and people are like, see, it's Brock Lesnar. We all knew it was Brock Lesnar. We knew that. We knew. They said it was an MMA fighter wrestler. We're not going to consider CM Punk the MMA fighter at all. This motherfucker got torched. We're going to talk about the champion, Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean?
I heard somebody say, oh, it could have been Bobby Lashley. He's an MMA fighter. I'm like, come on, bro. Stop it.
We all know it was Big Brock, baby.
Let me ask you this, Oos. When you hear stuff like this about these allegations and things, does this change the perspective of how you view the wrestler on-screen character? Or is it something that you like?
I can separate it. I still love Michael Jackson music. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey,
R. Kelly,
Kelly's,
I
R.
Believe I
Kelly
Can
still got
Fly
some
comes
banging ass
on,
tracks.
banging.
So, but I don't understand. So, when do you think this all happened, bro? When we, as a society, well, I say as a country, we associate what they do professionally to their private lives, and
you got to separate it, man. You know.
So everybody's angels. Everybody's supposed to be angels and shit. I guarantee you, no. I guarantee
And
you,
my
no.
thing with the Brock thing too is they're saying that Vince offered this girl Janelle Grant to Brock Lesnar for like signing bonus or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't really go into did Brock Lesnar want it? Did Brock Lesnar do it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
It's just such a sticky situation. You know what I mean? And I feel like so the Vince shit was settled like a month ago or 2 weeks ago. You know, he kind of released that statement. It's in the past, blah blah blah. And now then Brock came. It's just. I don't get it, man. You're just reaching still. You're like, someone's going down for that. I don't know.
Right. It is reaching. And after the things I've seen, she had a whole group chat with Vince called Vince's Boys, and she was sending them provocative pictures, and so she was willingly doing this stuff. Again, when are we going to start placing blame? Because it's like this. As soon as a woman's involved, right? It's like the whole Celtic situation, right?
Oh yeah, my boy. He got
Uda, what's his name?
Yeah, fuck, why I can't think of his name, but yeah, Nia Long.
Right. Well, not her, but the coach got all the
But that's who he was dating.
Well, Nia Long was his wife.
Was it his wife or his girl? I think it was just his girl.
Okay, well, either one. He was with Nia Long, but then he started getting into one of the assistants in the Celtics organization, right? How come no one once put blame on her? Like, she's messing with a married. No, he was married to Nia Long, Oof. She's messing with a married man.
I want to say fiancés, bro. I don't want to say it was married, but I don't know. I don't know their life.
So my point is, if we're going to call a spade, we can't just call one half and then, because that's a woman, we got to sweep it under the rug. No. So my point is, but the Vince's case, it looks like from what I've seen, she was willingly doing all this shit.
There was a lot of edited text messages. I will say this. I live by this saying. There's three sides to every story. Theirs, mine, and the truth.
Yeah.
There's always three. There's always three sides to every story. What they say, and what really happens.
Because I'm going to be honest with you.
Three different stories.
For this to be this long, and this now coming out, which means Vince said, I ain't paying you no more motherfucking money. She's like, oh yeah, watch this. So it sounds more like a bitter. I mean, how many times have we've heard false allegations of, oh, he raped me, oh, he beat me, and then it turns out they were just fucking crying wolf.
Lacrosse, Duke lacrosse, man. They all got a cheat, and everyone's like, nah, they raped that girl. I was like, nah, man, they were all found innocent. Yeah. Like, really? They don't even know. All they know was the first headline they saw.
Exactly.
Duke lacrosse rapers.
Exactly. So what I think is going to happen, Vince and everything's going to be clear. Brock's going to be clear. Everything's going to be clear because they're going to find out that she was involved with the shit too. Like, you was willingly doing these actions that you say. So why are you, again? And when it all comes out, and when Vince McMahon, he going to start a new wrestling company from what I've heard.
That's what I hear.
He got a studio already.
That's what I hear.
He's getting the band back together again. So, what's going to happen? Is he going to be the one that killed his own creation just to be on top of it again?
Yeah, maybe.
Will it be a three-headed horse? Will it be AEW, WWE?
Hell no. Ain't no one gonna watch no Vince McMahon shit. Well, I don't know. So I think some people will. Some people, I'll tune in and see what's up.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna tune in. Shit, that's Vince McMahon, bro. Why not? Shit.
Yeah. But speaking of getting fucked over, let's talk about Drew McIntyre in the Royal Rumble. And supposedly, someone was trying to get their spots in and then ruin the elimination that would set up the Drew and Damian feud, apparently. Yeah. How you feel?
Well,
is Drew overreacting?
No, I don't think he's overreacting. I think he has every right to be that way because that was supposed to set up the storyline. But I honestly feel like Drew, from what I've heard, word on the street is, Drew isn't too happy with his WrestleMania opponent.
It's like a nothing match. That's
and
what they
wouldn't be either. I would not be either. You're going to put me in the ring with Damian Priest, bro. Let me tell you something. Damian is not that guy yet. Not yet. When are we going to stop rushing these people to be, he's a main eventer? No, he's not. I don't care what kind of pop he gets in the crowd. His music, his lighting, trying alone would get a pop, okay? Let's keep it a buck. You want to know how I know? Shit. How many times have we heard just the entrance music of the fucking person come out, and the person as it came out, just as a running joke, right? And the crowd pops just off the music alone.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, his music is a pop. He's not that guy yet, bro. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not believable as a street king. He's not believable at all. He's not there yet. I'm not saying he won't get there. I'm just saying right now they pushing him as if he's main event material, and he's not.
And I understand Drew's pissed, but where else we gonna put Drew in? Where else we putting him?
I would rather put
who do you see his WrestleMania opponent being?
Four-way.
Four-way? Okay.
I can see that.
Okay.
He has ties to Roman. He has ties to Punk. He has ties to himself. They all have ties within each other. This four-way. This will be a great four-way just to determine who's the number one contender for the world heavyweight for the champion.
That's a good one. Four-way for the number one contender. I like that.
That would be good. But again, Drew. Now, some say it was LA Knight, right? But I've also heard people say it was Logan Paul's fault.
Because they were both in the mix-up right there.
Logan Paul didn't turn around quick enough. He was too busy, showboating to the crowd, which had LA Knight delay what he was going to do, which, prolonged to what was happening with Drew and Damien.
Yeah.
So who's at fault here? I don't know, but was Drew correct in his reaction? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you, my guy, you've been on the Drew bandwagon and you've been beating the drum for Drew. Like, this motherfucker's been great on the mic. He should be the 2024.
Terrific.
And I agree. This is the best I've ever seen Drew, right?
Yeah.
But check this out. They WWE'd him. You see what I'm saying? Drew is the exact same thing with Chris Jericho and I was talking about. They pushed him. They pushed him. They pushed him.
Now there's nothing for him.
Now there's nothing for him.
I just see there's definitely nothing for him. I mean, he'll probably definitely be in Elimination Chamber. He won it last year. He'll probably definitely be in it this year. Yeah, I don't really see anything for him at WrestleMania besides maybe that, fatal four-way that you say.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Other than that, we're just gonna have to have you better turn shit into flowers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You better do something with this Damien shit.
He's gonna have to because, and I'm sorry, his dance partner isn't someone that he really likes, and I'm pretty sure people would have preferred to have a Roman as his dance partner because there's some unfinished business between him and Roman. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm sorry, but that's what it is, and I feel like Drew is getting WWE. They put him in so many high spots, so many main event type of promos and matches and things, and then all of a sudden, what we do? He loses to Jey Uso on Saturday Night Main Event in some kind of weird fashion. Then he loses again a week before to who? To Sami Zayn, right?
No, to Seth.
To Seth. Oh yeah, he loses to Seth. So I don't know, man. It's WWE's way of booking, how they always do it. That's why as much things change, the more shit stays the same.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and also in that Rumble, Roman had a bad Rumble, bro. He got speared by Braun Breaker, mollywopped by Braun Breaker. Yeah. He got curb stomped by Seth Rollins twice. He just didn't have a good. He got eliminated by CM Punk. Like, he wasn't in the top 3. He wasn't in the top. Like, it was just not a good Rumble for Roman, and he was honestly one of the favorites. Right? It was John Cena, then Roman Reigns.
I was thinking about that too, bro. And I was like, what is this? Why does WWE always do this? This last stretch of Roman, after the Monday Night Raw, he got the Ula follow back, right?
Yeah.
We didn't see him again to the Rumble. And in the Rumble, like you said, he didn't look strong. He looked like just a regular wrestler, and he didn't have that aura to him. Like,
yeah.
And I'm like, what do you think is happening? Do you think the WWE is shifting their priority from Roman to more full-time wrestlers? Because Roman barely wrestles, and
they shouldn't be.
They shouldn't be. Yeah, I
is
agree.
Box office.
He is box office, but I don't like how they had him in the Rumble. They made him look weak.
I'm excited to see what the storyline is, where we go from here. Because right now the favorite is Punk, Rollins, Roman, triple threat for whatever it is. I would like to see the fatal 4-way, but with Cody in there. Throw me Cody. Give me Seth, CM Punk, Roman, Cody. Or take out Seth and throw in John Cena. There you go. Let me get John Cena, CM Punk. So John Cena wins Elimination Chamber. CM Punk gets the favor. Roman just gets in because he's fucking Roman. That's what I want to see.
Well, yeah. The only thing is like John Cena is inserted in there just because he's John Cena. There's like no really kind of backstory.
Unless he wins the chamber.
Yeah, but right now, as far as it goes, he has no backstory with Drew. The only person he really has a backstory with is Roman.
Yeah, CM Punk's got backstories with basically.
Oh yeah, and then
like
CM Punk.
Yeah, CM Punk and Roman. Cody, nothing. Nothing.
To me, I want the fatal 4-way for the number one contender between those four. I think it'll be a great match. Speaking of which, this triggered a thought. The 3-way match on Collision between Lee Moriarty, was it Kyle O'Reilly, and Daniel Garcia for the TNT Championship. It's been a while since I've seen a triple threat match like that. And what I mean by a triple threat match, they were literally all three of them putting each other in the holes and reversals. And I've never seen that shit. I was like, this shit is dope, bro.
It just wasn't one guy laying down while the other two wrestled.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. Honestly, when you think of triple threat matches, when I was a kid, that was how I would always thought that a triple threat match would be. Like 3 dudes are going at it at the same time.
Yeah.
Not
or
two.
just, I'm excited to see what on NXT, Obafemi versus A-Town Down Under, but it's a triple threat. So I'm excited to see Austin Theory, Grayson Waller versus Obafemi. See how they kind of.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
because that's going to be like a 2-on-1 until it's time to make that pin.
Until it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this could be the beginning of the end of A-Town Down Under, bro.
Oh, yeah. Which we thought was going to happen long ago.
We did.
But now it's happening now. They put a little bookmark in it, brought it back.
That means they're going to make Austin the face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think he'll do better as a face. I think he'll do better as a face than a heel.
You got to. Hopefully this is one that projects him superstardom. My guy.
It will.
But speaking of NXT.
Wait a minute. So what do you think? Do you think Drew was right in reacting that way?
I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, if you're not even excited about your match, why are you pissed off that you got eliminated in that way? You know what I mean? If you're not even excited to be in a thing with Damian Priest, who gives a fuck how you got eliminated? You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe it's your least excitement that is like carrying over and showing on TV that you're not excited. I don't know. You know?
Yeah. I understand.
The company gives you shit sometimes. You got to turn it into gold. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Do it. You've been doing it, Drew. You've been doing it.
Who is an advocate for that all the time? He said that. I think Stone Cold will always say that shit. He's like, you got to do the most what you're given, right?
Yeah.
And this is why I say Karrion Kross, again, should be somewhere in that mix because his TV time, he has no matches. He just have these little 1-2 minute backstage segments, and he makes the most out of every single one of them. So
he be crushing it. He be crushing.
He knows how to play his character good.
Be crushing. But your girl Jordan Grace, bro, the rumor, the word on the street, NXT. How you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I saw that. I do want her on the main roster because I feel like she is main roster ready. She's ready to go. They put her on NXT. I guess they want to show her the WWE style. I don't know, bro. I don't know why they got her on NXT.
Besides Roxanne, who's the next women from NXT to move up? Realistically, I know you want to say Jada Parker.
No, but she's too green. She's too green.
We going Stephanie, Julia,
Cora Jade,
just because she's like BFFs with Roxanne.
Yeah.
Maybe bring them up together.
Yeah.
Man, I think Cora needs to stay in NXT.
I forgot about this. Whatever happened to Dawn and Abba Fire? Like, whatever happened to them? I haven't seen them on TV for weeks.
They had a little tag match not too long ago on NXT. Yeah, but they're getting lost in the shuffle, bro. Lost in the old shuffle.
Yeah, one of them is nicely built. Man, she is. Yeah, I forgot I think it was the
Aladon.
Is it her? What?
Yeah,
man, she's from Ireland or something, right?
What was it?
Scotland.
Scotland. Yeah.
Man,
because they won Clash at the Castle. They both from Scotland, I think.
Yeah, it's leg day every day with her. I see, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Bro, Jordan Grace got body day every day. That bitch is jacked, man.
Bro.
God damn.
Yeah, she's swole.
Yeah.
Swole.
But another jacked girl, Jade Cargill, when's she returning, bro? When do you see that return? I thought we'd get a Rumble return, but it doesn't seem that way. Maybe Elimination Chamber return? I don't know.
Maybe Elimination Chamber.
Maybe Raw after Netflix or Raw after Mania return?
Maybe Jade Cargill runs out and attacks Naomi before she gets entered into the chamber. Beats her down.
Oh, that'd be good. Takes her spot.
And it turns out that Naomi was the one that knocked her ass on that damn car.
Oh, yeah. Naomi definitely knocked her ass on that car. 100%.
Yeah, because she's the only one that benefited from it since she's was doing it. So
yeah,
if it ain't her, then I don't know who it is. What if it turns out to be Liv Morgan? And they're like,
see,
what would be the reason?
People were saying it would be Charlotte Flair too, and I'm like, why? Charlotte Flair's not going for the tag titles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it was definitely Naomi. She benefited it from the most. Like, she just benefited the most from it. That's it.
She did.
Bro, we get 300 million views in 24 hours on what clip? What clip do you think from the Rumble? 300 million views, 24 hours. What clip from the Rumble would get that?
It was Jey Uso winning, right?
Nah, it was I Show Speed getting mollywopped by a Braun Breaker, bro.
He got mollywopped. He speared the shit out that boy.
Shout out I Show Speed, though, bro. He took that, bro. That was the worst spear I think I've ever seen in a ring, bro. That was bad.
Man. Yeah,
lifted that man's soul out of his body, bro.
Got a chunk out of his leg too.
Yeah, and then they threw him into fucking my big boy Otis, and then Otis chucked him over the fucking announce table.
Just treat that boy like a rag doll. Man.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Shout out Triple H even said he's like shout out Speed, bro. He came and that was dope. That was dope. He took it. He fucking took it.
See, this is what I think happens. It makes fucking total sense now. I just now put the two together. The match we saw, the reason why Monday Night Raw looked so good, because every match looked really physical. It was really physical action match. What if Triple H said he saw that fucking clip of I Show Speed and saw that people want to see some sort of realism? Oh my God, that shit is fucking crazy, right? Yeah. What if he said, this is what we need to start doing. We need to get back to this. We need to get back to that physicality when we do our matches. And because, clip, would you say 300 something mil?
300 mil. 24 hours.
Insane. WWE never got that type of views from anything they did.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's just a spear, bro. Just a spear.
Yeah, just a spear. But how he fucking speared them and how he, bro.
Yeah.
There ain't no bracing. That was not a choreograph. I don't care, bro. That was some real.
He almost turned around too late, bro. He was turning too slow.
That's what made it more believable.
Crushed.
That's what made it believable, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't anticipate it. He turned around at the very last second, and he got mollywopped. That boy ran up fucking through him. I mean, God.
Shit was dope, bro. Shit was dope. But another storyline we're getting from the Rumble, at least that's what the IWC wants, and it's against, my girl Liv, you hate her, but we want to see Liv versus Alexa Bliss. But the thing is, Alexa Bliss, first word on the street was she was going to Raw. Now, I think it's official that she's going to SmackDown.
Okay.
Who else is on SmackDown now because of the transfer portal? The Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
Did you notice? I didn't even notice. I pointed out online. She came out with that Lily doll, Alexa Bliss. In the left eye, there was a 6. Storytelling, bro. Little Easter eggs.
Yeah. She's going to be back with the Sesame Street gang.
Yeah. Right. But I was excited when I first saw her on Raw. I was like, cool. She was not going to be part of that. But now, I got to have the glass half full, I'm saying maybe she makes the Wyatt Six relevant again, Hopefully. And maybe not just Wyatt Six. I would like to see her and Uncle Howdy. That's it. As much as I like Dexter Lumis, I really like Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy. Right. Not so much an Eric Rowan fan. Not the biggest fan.
Well, as individuals, they're a great group of talent, to be honest with you. But just this whole thing, it's a flop.
Yeah.
I was high on it when it first came out. And after I saw what they're doing with it, how they milking it, I said, this is great. I'm not a fan. I'm definitely
not a fan. Can Alexis save it?
Only if she comes out as the female version of the Fiend.
Okay. You want her like with a mask and everything, just a female version?
Yeah. Only if she does that. But other than that, I don't see her. They should dismantle this because only Bray Wyatt, if he's still alive, if he was here, he'll make it work.
Yeah.
But the fact that Bray's not here and Triple H ain't in Bray's, don't have Bray's creative thinking mind the way how Bray was. You know what I mean? Bray, this was a Bray's brainchild. Like he knew he was going with this.
Yeah.
So Wyatt Six, that aka the Sesame Street game,
if you will.
The Sesame Street game's a flop. I'm sorry. It's a flop. It's a flop, man.
But how would you like to see Liv versus Alexa? Would you like to see that rivalry? Do you think they work well together? Who do you see Alexa's first rivalry with, if you will? Scarlett?
Nah.
You think she gets because the word on the street, she might be getting rocket shipped to championship gold soon. And now that they say that, we don't know. There's 4 fucking women's belts. We don't know which belt they're talking about. but
Well, put her
get that belt off Lyra. But Lyra's not. No, that's Chelsea Green's on SmackDown. So
yeah, put her with either a Bianca or Io to
I
start
love
off
this.
with.
I mean, Bianca needs that single run again. We've all been talking about it.
Yeah.
IWC's growing on it. We've been talking about it for months here.
Yeah.
Y'all are late to the show.
She needs a single run again because this tag team ain't it, bro. This ain't
It's
it.
terrible.
This ain't it for her.
With Jade I think with Naomi, it's a little worse than it was with Jade. I'm less involved in this tag team than I was with Jade and Bianca.
Yeah. And it's like WWE, they're too smart for their own good at times because they had a prime opportunity to get some females involved in the bloodline storyline. And they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jimmy's wife, you got Nia Jax. It's like you could have had some women intertwined in the storyline and made it bigger, not just keep it as a men's storyline. You could have had another branch to where it affects the women. You know what I'm saying as well? I don't know. I mean, I would have liked to see some shit like that. The female version of the bloodline, like, you know, they had an opportunity, but no. Alexa Bliss though, yeah, I like to see her get a program with Io Sky, Bianca Belair. Okay. Let her start with something like that, you know. Okay. I think eventually what I think is going to climb up to though, I think it might be a stairway to them Flair. Might be a Charlotte Flair thing in the future. Yeah.
When Charlotte beats Tiffy, you think? Because you calling that right now.
Yeah, she's going to beat her, man. And
I don't want to see it.
And it's good that she does beat her because how Tiffy won the championship and she ain't really went through no competition like that. So she loses it. It could be her comeback story. The chase is always fun. You know what I mean? The comeback story. No Money in the Bank briefcase, but this time I'm gonna win the championship by pinning the shoulders of Charlotte Flair myself. Like, make her better. So I can see that. She's so young, she has nothing to lose.
Yeah. I hope Trish Stratus is back more consistently because that last match she had with who was it? With Becky Lynch, the cage match. Yeah. That was a banging match, bro. Yeah. Banging match. Yeah. Trish still got it. Trish is better now than she was back in the day, honestly.
Well, it's always happens that way.
Yeah.
The older you get, the more you become better at your craft. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like now you know the little tricks of the trade. Now you know everything is all in the details.
Yeah.
And the last match she had with Becky in that cage match, the one thing that she really insinuated was their facial expressions. You know, Jim Cornette is big on this. Like, he talks about facial expressions when you're having a match, you know. That's one thing he said he doesn't like. Who's that? He don't like in AEW because they have bad facial expressions all the time. I think he said Daniel Garcia. no, it's Jack Perry. He don't like the scapegoat because he said he has bad facial expressions. He said he doesn't sell anything with his face.
He been gone a while too,
bro. It's been months.
Yeah.
So
him and the bros, man. But WWE. From January 6th, Raw on Netflix. The viewership is down 39% from January 6th. How you feeling?
And again, it's going to keep dropping until they find their plateau. They haven't plateaued yet. They still excitement, so they're going to keep doing this. It's fallen every week since it's been on Netflix.
And get this, they said January last year on SmackDown, I think overall for the whole month of January, they had 24 million views for SmackDown total. Mm-hmm. So like 4 episodes. But you also, you had The Rock. You had Roman, bro. You had all them coming out.
Bloodline. You had.
Yeah. And now this year, January 2025, instead of 24 mil, I think it was at like 18, 16 million. So huge drop off even from last year. That just like, is it Roman? Is it Rock? Is it Roman Rock? Is it the Bloodline? Is it
nothing? It's remember we had this question and we made a clip about it months ago about is WWE ever gonna fall? And I was like, yeah. And I got so much flack for saying that. And motherfuckers like, you don't know what you're talking about. No, you motherfuckers know what you're talking about because it's only natural.
Yeah.
Nothing stays that hot forever. It's only natural. It's going to dip back down. And I wasn't saying that because the product was going to be bad. I wasn't saying that to those shots. I'm just saying that because I've seen it happen many times before. In wrestling, we get up here and then we get back down here. That's all it is. It's just wrestling. It always fucking happens. So I don't understand what was the whole backlash about. But again, we see things with unbiased eyes. We're not fanboys over here. So it's falling down just like I thought it would. It's nothing new.
And speaking of The Rock, bro, who was involved in those great ratings last year, I heard a word on the street, a little rumor that this motherfucker was like upset that people were saying how he's not going to be in WrestleMania 41. Like, oh, I guess we don't need him this year. We're good without him. And like, kind of like he wasn't even supposed to be on like Raw on Netflix, but he like made sure to come on just so like, cause he was hurt. Like everyone, I just keep hearing how sensitive Rock is now, bro. It's so funny. I was like, I don't know if it's made up shit, but I hear this man is very sensitive.
It's always been that way. He's always been sensitive. Listen, to the fans out there that saying we don't need a Rock and Roman match at WrestleMania, you're fucking foolish.
Oh, I want it so bad, bro.
Why would you not want to see two real life tribal chiefs? Two chiefs, real life, both of them are, have a match to determine who is the chief of all chiefs.
I wish we would have had it last year still, honestly.
Me too.
I would have been okay with Cody winning the belt at SummerSlam.
Me too.
Been cool with that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
I would have been cool with Cody having to wait a whole another year until this year's WrestleMania.
Right. Question about that. You made me think about, because as soon as you say Cody and Roman, I always think about your three-peats.
Yeah.
With that being said, since you like your trilogies, so it's safe to say that you are very excited for the Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair match is about to happen.
Trio. Oh yeah,
it's trios. Okay.
Oh yeah.
1-1.
If it happens, but everyone's leaning towards Charlotte Flair and motherfucking Tiffy. So I don't want Charlotte Flair to pick Tiffany Stratton. I want Charlotte to go after Rhea Ripley.
I do
for
too.
sure.
I do too.
WrestleMania 39, that might have been the match of the WrestleMania 39. That was probably one of the best matches of the card.
That was the pandemic era WrestleMania, right?
No, it was 39, the one in LA.
Okay. So no. The one they had in the pandemic era it's supposed to be in the Buccaneer Stadium.
That was Stadium. Like 36 and 37 were pandemic.
Yeah. That match, that was the match on that show. They stole that show. Charlotte and her, that was a physical, great-ass match, bro. So, yeah, they put on great matches together. So, yes, I want to see a third. I want to see a third. And plus, time has elapsed. It ain't like 1, 2, 3 back-to-back. Time has elapsed between all three. So, yeah, it's good. Yeah, I want to see it. I want her to pick Rhea. But the bloodline thing as far as with Roman and Cody and the ratings dropping, it's only going to happen. It's natural.
Yeah.
Bro.
And I think they need to stop doing the 2-night pay-per-views, man.
You think that's killing it?
I think Rumble, I think it will kill it. I think Rumble and Mania are the only two that you need to do it for. That's it. Because I do like, as good as the Rumble is, I know it's an hour-long match, hour 10, hour 20 sometimes. And then there's only 2 other matches. Even though it is like a 3.5, 4-hour pay-per-view, it doesn't seem like that because of those Rumble matches. Right. So, like, I'd be down for both I'd be down for a 6-hour pay-per-view one time. I mean, AEW almost got close a few times, bro.
Yeah.
All in, that bitch was long as fuck,
they
bro.
Had about 1,800 matches in that bitch, bro.
I was like, God damn, Tony. Shit, bro.
Yeah. But, the ratings, again, the ratings are dipping because the casual fans are not tuning in.
Let me ask you this, and I know the answer to this. So we have 3 sets of fans. We have WWE fans, we have AEW fans, we have the small majority in the middle. Do you think more WWE fans know what's going on in AEW? Or do you think a lot more AEW fans pay more attention to WWE? Which fan base that claim they're only that fan base? Because I know the answer. I got my answer last night, big dog. Because these people who were diehard AEW fans knew a lot about what was going on in the WWE world, bro.
Right. Overall, it's going to be AEW.
Because they were WWE fans before 2019.
Because that's all they had. So, yeah. So, but the thing is, I would say this is since being on the wrestling communities like TikTok and Insta and shit, I realized that a lot of AEW fans who just watch AEW, that's all they watch. They don't watch fucking WWE too. Now, I say overall, AEW fans generally will know what's going on in WWE more than WWE knowing AEW, which is true. But I promise you this, I thought all of them knew what's going on. Nah, bro. The real shout out to the real pro wrestling fan on TikTok. What it do? He don't watch the WWE. He just watch strictly AEW, which kind of made me think that one time he was talking shit about the women's match. But I was like, did you watch it?
Yeah. I don't know if he does, but that's what I'm saying. Hey, you gotta watch him. I bet he does.
Listen, one thing I like about us is that we keep it a buck. There is no way in hell I can sit here and say as much as I love AEW and I love their style of wrestling, and say, oh, I don't watch WWE. Nah, I watch both. Why not?
I watch both. Listen to this, bro. This is the best analogy right here. My Cowboys right here, bro. Listen, AEW fans are non-Cowboys fans because they love AEW. They love their team. They love the Falcons. They love the Eagles. They love the Patriots, whatever. But WWE and the Cowboys, you know exactly every move they're making. You know everything about them. Non-Cowboy fans know so much about the fucking Cowboys, bro. It blows my mind. I know nothing about y'all's team, but you know everything about my team. You know what I'm saying? Hate us, love us, you gonna talk about us. And that's how I kind of feel like how AEW fans are. Yeah, they hate WWE, but they constantly talk about how much they hate WWE.
Right.
WWE fans who hate AEW, I most of them don't even know what the fuck's going on in AEW, honestly.
Well, wait a minute. Wait, I can stop you right there.
I would say the general consensus is because there are some WWE fans who secretly love AEW.
They just straight bash the shit out of AEW every time, bro.
Yeah, but like all my friends that I've known that watch wrestling, and I started, we started this podcast. I was like, hey, it's like AEW, WWE. They're like, oh, I don't even know shit that's going on in AEW right now. Right. And I'm like, you should watch it. Check it out. It's good.
Right. Well, again, watching both products is, again, because they are very different. They're very vastly different how it's promoted, how it's shot, how it's produced, how the matches are coordinated. It's everything is totally different, right? So I really feel like people who don't watch both is cheating themselves. You're cheating. If you love pro wrestling, the thing is, I think what we're getting confused is we're confusing people who are WWE fans thinking that they're pro wrestling fans, and when they're not, they're just WWE fans. For the longest, it took me a while to really wrap my mind around that idea. Like, well, maybe these guys isn't pro wrestling fans. Maybe they're just WWE fans.
See, and I think Triple H and Shawn Michaels in WWE are making a conscious effort to get back to pro wrestling and get away from sports entertainment.
I think so too, because pro wrestling with this production, bro, listen,
because they're allowed to say it again, which is awesome. They can say it again.
That's another reason what turned me off about WWE years ago, when it was like, we can't say pro wrestling.
That was Vince.
Can't say wrestlers. We gotta say superstars. It was fucking asinine. I was like, what the fuck is this going on right now? Mm-hmm. So I don't like pro wrestling. Then what are you doing? What is this we're doing? It's sports entertainment.
Sports entertainment, baby.
Okay. So just like my shirt say, forget sports entertainment. I'm a pro wrestling fan. I love pro wrestling. I like just pro wrestling, period. Because if it wasn't for pro wrestling, there would be no WWE. WWE, its foundation is pro wrestling. So I don't know what else you would call that shit.
I think the only thing Triple H will not bring back is the chair shots to the dome.
Which they shouldn't. It's unnecessary. God, too many people get brain damage.
Ken Shamrock one, bro.
Oh God, my damn, bro. No, the one where Mick Foley said to The Rock, said swing away, and he was on his knees, and The Rock swung like a. Oh my God, Lee. Oh man, it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary,
bro. Let me bring it, bro. Chris Jericho was talking about how ridiculous the WWE was back in the day, bro, and he's talking about. I don't know if you're gonna remember this, but the movie Planet of the Apes came out, and he's in the ring cutting a promo with one Stephanie McMahon. This motherfucker is like, this is how crazy WWE was, bro. Chris Jericho is basically in there calling the owner's daughter the biggest slut in the world. And he's like, well, since you've had sex with everyone in the back and there's no one for you to have sex with anymore, we got to bring someone from a different planet. And then these two Planet of the Apes motherfuckers come out.
Yeah. Because WWE was promoting Planet of the Apes.
The movie.
Right? Bro,
Bro, he calls her a huge slut, degrades her, bro. And then here comes some apes and throw a cake in Stephanie's face, bro.
Yeah.
We used to watch that shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
loving it.
Why do you think sometimes when you say something to me, I say, bro, it's pro wrestling? We have to remember that it's pro wrestling.
That's what he said. He said it's a variety show. There's something for everyone on this variety show.
Some people who, like, someone like that to me, I'm like, yo, this is not entertaining to me. This is bullshit. Yeah. There's some people, a whole lot more to say, this shit is funny. I like this shit. So there's something for everyone. But when it's all said and done, it's pro wrestling. It's not always going to make sense. It's not always going to be logical. It's pro wrestling. And that's the fun part about it. You can interpret what you think to make it to be. So
why? Jericho said the only direction they were given by Vince was, "I like Planet of the Apes. Do something." He's like, I don't know what the fuck.
Oh my god, man! I mean, they had some more stuff. Like they promoted a movie that had something else like that one time. I forgot what movie. These things came out. Oh, it was a Walking Dead type of thing that was promoting, and it had a fucking bunch of like zombies
and shit.
A zombie lumberjack match.
Yeah,
with the Miz and I don't know, bro. It's WWE. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on.
Man, we watched Edge and Lita get it on in the middle of the ring, bro.
Sex celebration. I'm telling you, come on. I mean, the most outlandish thing I've ever seen in WWE, even more outlandish than the apes. I'm telling you, it was that Katie Vick shit.
Yeah.
Fucking insane.
He was like eating her brains in the fucking casket, bro. It was bad.
You like
it wasn't
that,
good.
Katie. You like that, Katie? Oh, you're speechless, huh?
But hey, that man's gonna be the headline to the Hall of Fame, my good sir. Triple H.
Yeah.
2-time Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Soon to be 3, probably 4-time Hall of Famer by the time it's done.
And he deserves it, rightfully so.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
Who else you think's going in this year? We got Bray could go in. They could put Bray Wyatt in.
I know they're putting somebody else in there from the Samoan dynasty.
I don't think anything's official yet. I haven't heard anything official yet. All I know is Triple H.
Is Jacob Fatu's father's in there? The no.
Shit.
The Tonga kid.
Oh yeah.
That's Jacob Fatu's father.
I don't know.
Is he in there?
They could say Mickey James. Mickey James could go in.
She should.
Yeah.
She should. She deserves to be in there.
Who puts in Triple H? Who is the speech? Is it Stephanie? Is it HBK?
Shawn Michaels.
You think it's Shawn?
It's only one choice.
Shawn Michaels gives the speech for Triple H.
It's Shawn Michaels, bro.
You think?
Think about it. Who else better than
Stephanie,
Shawn
bro?
No,
it's Stephanie.
No.
I would say Vince before the shit happens.
It's only Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
Think about it.
We'll see, bro. What if we get a little twofer? What if we get Stephanie and Shawn do it? I would like that.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
But it's got to be Shawn Michaels, bro. Like,
what do they need to do to make... Because, like, right now, I feel like the Hall of Fame after SmackDown, especially being on the East Coast, it's hard to stay up and watch, bro. Shit's starting at 11 now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If SmackDown's 3 hours, that's 11. I ain't going to bed till 1. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think they need to have this bitch on a Thursday night or have it maybe Saturday morning before WrestleMania. That might be too much, but
yeah, it's too much.
I would say Thursday, Friday, maybe do it before SmackDown.
No, you're right. Thursday night would be a great night to do that.
Yeah,
before SmackDown, and to do it Friday night after SmackDown and shit. Then you got to go to that's a lot, man.
It's a lot.
Doing 2 days. We doing 2 days.
Yeah,
of Mania.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
That weekend's 4. You got SmackDown, Mania, and then Raw. That's 4 shows. Plus, you got to do the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
It's a lot. I got my last thing, bro. It's just a question. What is your favorite wrestling catchphrase of all time?
Oh man,
it's true.
Oh man,
we got we got know your role, shut your mouth.
This is hard. That's
a tough question, bro. It's true. It's true is one of my favorites, bro. I don't know why.
It's true. Huh? It's true as yours.
It's true. Like it's damn true. It's crazy, bro.
Catchphrases.
I would say, maybe it's not a catchphrase, but Road Dogg and Jesse James when they came out to the ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tag team champions of the world. Like that whole thing was awesome, bro.
To be honest with you, I don't think I have one, bro. I don't think I have a favorite catchphrase. If I do have something that I would always anticipate for them to say, it was Scott Hall's. That motherfucker will drag that shit out his
Hey yo.
You know what I'm saying? The crowd gonna fucking just pop and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know, bro, but that's got to be the closest one because I'm pretty sure there's one in there. I don't know. I got to.
You're not even thinking over right now.
I got to think about that shit.
Let Me Talk to You is a good one from LA Knight. I like that one.
I like Eli Drake's joints better because when he was Eli Drake, he would say shit like before he would say yeah. See, it stemmed from dummy, yeah, dummy, yeah. He would say call me a dummy and say yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that was cool, man.
You made the list.
That was a good one. That was funny. That was a period where every time he did that shit, people would anticipate that shit.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Some great ones. Is there any female ones really? Like, is there any women that had some good catchphrases? I really can't think of any.
The Usos had one I liked a lot too. The "Welcome to the Usos Penitentiary." You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. That was dope. And then they followed that up with "The bloodline is now in your city." I like that shit. That shit is good. I like that. That was good.
Monday Night Rollins. You gotta love it. I know. Monday Night.
I don't like that.
Gotta give it up, bro.
I don't like that guy, bro. The more I see him, the more I'm like, why did I ever like this motherfucker in the first place? I don't like this dude, bro.
You loved him because of his in-ring ability back in the day, bro.
Yeah,
he was flawless in the ring. He was so good.
But I don't like this new persona. This freaking. I don't like this guy, bro. I don't like him. He's played out. It's played out.
You got "Acknowledge Me." Classic catchphrase.
Who else?
2 words for you. Suck it, baby. That's a good one.
How could I forget? My boy K-Dog. His shit is fucking dope. He come out there and say, "Oh, let anybody let us out." You know what I'm saying? Bought those vocals forever, bro. That shit was good.
Yep. You like Too Sweet, Wolfpack?
No, I didn't like that Too Sweet shit.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it. I thought it was corny. I didn't like that.
Man, you love the Wolfpack, bro.
Yeah, but I didn't like the Too Sweet. I didn't like that shit. Like the Too Sweet, like sweet. I didn't like that shit. I did like once you NWO for life. Bro. I did like that shit.
Yeah, that's a good
I did
one,
like
bro.
that one.
Let me tell you, I do not like Kenny Omega shit. I bid you adieu. Oh, no, I'm not a fan, bro.
So good. And
I'm not a fan, bro.
Bang, bro. Bro, did you see when the fireworks start going off?
He was like, that's excessive, bro.
He was like, what the fuck?
He's like, y'all brought that up for me? Thank you, Tony.
It took me a while to get a hold. Like that's his catchphrase. It took me a while to get hold of that, but once I'm like, I do like when it's in person. It sounds better in person. When you can do it live, bang, that shit is good. I like that. Will Ospreay don't even got no catchphrase. I just never realized that.
I mean, he's got you just got the sing along. Ospreay.
He got bruv. That's all they got. Bruv.
Yeah, bruv. Oh yeah, he just got bruv. But I mean, yeah, that's like an English word. He just, he's gotten over. You know what I mean? I forgot someone like posted online and they were like, this motherfucker Will Ospreay just be saying bruv all the time. Bruv. And then Will Ospreay commented, he's like, you forgot the word mate too, bro. He's like, I be saying that shit a lot too, motherfucker.
Bro, if you go over there to across the pond, they say that shit. It's like how we say bro. They say, hey, bruv.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, bruv. You know what I mean?
It's like the slang. The English rapper. Bruv.
Oh yeah.
Bruv.
That guy. Golly, man. Who is this guy, man? Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of catchphrases. Man, it's just hard for me to single.
I mean, what do you got? You got Ric Flair's limo riding, baby kissing, gator wearing. I mean, all that shit. One hell of son of a gun.
You got
man,
Dusty Rhodes, King and Queens. Out dying alleys, ate poking beans. Now I'm down with King Queens.
Bro, I didn't know lisps were hereditary, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit. Cause you got Dusty and Cody kind of got that little list,
You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, daddy. Hey, bro. Dusty Rhodes was a fucking great, bro.
Best on the so good on the mic.
Bro. And he knew how to make you feel
ahead of his time.
See, this is why I say John Cena is better than The Rock on the mic, is because John Cena knows how to make you feel. He knows how to grab you emotionally and pull you in. The Rock would make you laugh. The Rock would say zingers. Yeah. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But he was
The Rock's is more you're waiting for those catchphrases.
Right.
Rudy Poo, if you smell, shut your mouth, like cutting people off. You're just waiting for those moments. John Cena doesn't have a certain cadence. He switches it up all the time.
You're right.
People kind of said you were wrong, bro. That John Cena's not even close to being the best.
Oh, they don't know what they're talking about. That's fine.
I know. I was like, bro, what are you talking? Who's better?
Again, they look at stuff as their favorites. Like, like, I'm like, no fucking what, bro. Okay, but listen, it's elementary, bro. Think about it. Last time The Rock and Cena was in the ring, Cena ate his ass up for breakfast, bro.
Tore him up
to the point The Rock was visibly really angry at him. He's like, just like I don't need no notes written on my hand to rip my promo.
And then remember when The Rock walked out of the ring, he was like, he is 240. He was like, crushed him, bro.
So no, who's better than Mike than Cena? Nobody, bro. Until somebody, and the fact that John Cena knew how to freestyle. to free and not mess up in front of a live audience, live mic. Bro, come on, bro. Come on. You can't. Rock can never do that.
How close is CM Punk to John Cena on your mic skill list?
Very close.
Who's number 2? If John Cena's one, who's number 2?
Very close.
So CM Punk's number 2?
CM Punk.
And then let me guess. I would say you got MJF 3.
MJF is he blazes on the mic all the time. Bro. He never fails. He knows how to grab the attention of the room. Like, I'm looking at the promo last night. I'm looking at him looking at him work. I'm just like admiring. I'm like, man, this dude is fucking good, man. And he's only 26 years old. And he can work the whole room. He knows how to work the whole room.
He just need to quit acting, stick to wrestling. Let's go, bro.
This motherfucker is already playing.
You're too young. Wait until your 30s to go into the movies. You know what I'm saying?
Not even that, bro. Wait till your 40s. Your 30s, you're still young. You're still young.
So, wrestle, son.
Yeah.
But
man.
If Tony gonna let him, Tony gonna let him.
But Tony said, whatever you do to keep him happy.
Yeah.
He did not want him to go to WWE.
You got any word on the streets?
I mean, I don't have any word, bro. No more than just like I was really thoroughly impressed with this week's wrestling. It was
hopefully keep it up, baby. Keep it up, AEW.
Well, here's the reality about wrestling. It's not gonna be kept up. And I'm okay with that.
I'm no longer judging Collision.
You're not gonna judge Collision?
No, like I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna, comment on it.
Mm-hmm.
But like I feel like as long as the AEW is Dynamite is good every week, I'm happy.
Feel you.
Focus on that show. Focus
you.
On that shit. Make that shit banging.
Well, I mean that's the A show.
And
that's the main show.
Get Collision the fuck off Saturday, man. Get it off Saturday.
What day would you put it on? Thursday?
Man, I think I'd roll. Well, because you really don't want back-to-back nights.
Okay.
So if you're keeping Dynamite on a fucking Wednesday, you can't go Tuesday, Thursday, I don't think. So I think you have to put it on Friday against SmackDown, bro. I think you have to, bro. You have to.
The Friday Night Wars.
And just go for it. Just go for it.
Well, I think they're
because what is it? There's no. I mean, NBA's not on Friday, right? On TBS and TNT.
Yeah, no, they're not on Fridays.
Yeah, so that's another reason you can't move to Thursday either, because you got NBA games and shit.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I think you'd have to go to Friday. I would like it if they went Tuesday, Thursday, and move Dynamite to Tuesday, and then do Collision Thursday. But then you got the games and all that shit.
Yeah. So I think Friday is the only logical choice. It's only the logical choice. Yeah.
Because Saturday ain't it. Saturday ain't it.
Why are we keeping this in the box? How about I would have loved to see some Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday night. But then you got NFL. That's why they would know. You got NFL for 18 weeks, 19, 20 weeks of the year.
I mean, shit, you got NFL. The way NFL's going, they trying to put that shit on every damn day of the week now, bro. We had games on Saturdays. We had a game on Fridays. Yeah. I'm like, what the?
Christmas Day on a Wednesday?
Yeah.
Shit was insane.
So, I don't know, man. But, bro, I ain't got no word, man. This week of wrestling was great. The Dynamite was fucking awesome, man. I'm so glad we went to that shit. I'm so happy that show was good. Like, we got more than we bargained for. Raw was fucking blazing. Like, this is why I love pro wrestling, because we have these moments where you just like, this is the reason why we love this shit.
I know. Man? And we got both promotions within a fucking 10-day period, basically, in the same city. So keep coming back, motherfuckers.
I think Atlanta's a very slept on wrestling city. I don't understand why, but this is clearly a wrestling city.
They need to come here more often. That's all I'm saying. Just come here more. Just come here more, yo.
I don't know.
All right, y'all. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out our weekly review and questions of the week on Fridays.
Right. That's right.
It's been a good one, y'all. Peace.
Deuces.
Deuces.
Damn it, I can never hit it the first time.